doesn't define who I am. I think it's a part of who I am. I really don't feel like I'm oppressed really here anyway. Definitely not here.
Feel like you're welcome there.
I feel like at gay parties, it's easier to just be yourself, like anything goes.
You can make it your own, your experiences will really make it.
I don't know.
And I can't change, even if I tried, even
For
if
me, it was kind of just like an instant community, a resource and to be in a space where you can be who you are, whether you're identifying or not identifying as an LGBT individual. It was just, I guess, a safe space.
I mean, like when you walk in the door, it's not like you have to come in and you're like, this is me, by the way, I'm gay.
It's like you meet all kind of different people. Even outside of the LGBT community, it's not just a community thing. You meet people, like literally all kind of people. You can be whoever you are. Yeah. And nobody's gonna kind of like try to police you.
Hey Georgia, do you believe a straight girl exists? No.
Wait, Georgia, are you still shocked over seeing my boobs?
How are you?
I had never by myself hooked up with a girl. Like I've been in threesome situations before. I'm in between the world of the titties and the dicks, so I mean it.
A lot of people are like, oh my god, like all lesbians hook up. Like if they're friends, they definitely hook up. But no, actually no. Like my best friend who lives here, we're bros. Like they never even think about.
I second that. I have so many gay guy friends that I see that have never done anything with I think once you start hooking up with people from the same school, especially if you're in the LGBT community, it becomes this like interlocking web where people you've hooked up with have hooked up with other people you've hooked up with. And it becomes this kind of like, this kind of disgusting overlap.
That's like in the straight community too though.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I think the straight community is larger where you don't have that as much, where the gay community is smaller, so it's more likely to have that.
And my parents like outwardly told me that like we watch the news or like anything on TV or like out in society we see gay people, they would say like that's disgusting, like that's gross. Like my mom would be like, if you were in New York City, we were on the High Line, like walking, people, like gay people, like everybody's like out hanging out. And I was like, oh my god, like do you see that right now? Like those are two gay guys. I was like, no, I'm like, let them live their life. Like who cares, you know?
Once I realized that I was gay, like I had the biggest issue I think was in terms of my religion, because coming up super Christian, I like viewed myself as like just the sinner, and I was viewing every single like thought I had as just like this gigantic mistake, and I'm sinning constantly. So I went through this whole phase where I was just like really depressed because I would like pray to God every single day, and it sounds like kind of crazy. Kind of confided in God as in like He would help me like get over this type of phase, and it just obviously never happened. I still like believe that there's a God, and you know, like there's like life after death and stuff like that. But in terms of like the organized religion, where like you go to church and they like preach to you like how you're supposed to live your life, I've kind of deviated from that. But it just kind of sucks that you know, organized religion preaches against homosexuality so much, because I feel like that kind of makes this big divide between the two communities. Whereas if they could live like harmoniously, like, it could really create, you know, it could be a great thing.
The world is definitely changing fast. It's very generational, and if one set of parents think it's horrible, and then the child grows up thinking it's horrible, but then they form their own opinions, like they'll teach their children that's not horrible. It's completely fine. One generation, it's gone in one family. Like as long as you do that with every family, homophobia is gone. Period.
I guess I'd always known that I was sort of into girls. And I went abroad and I met this girl in Ireland who was on my faculty team, and I was really into her, and that was cool. But like, we knew it was going to last because it was Ireland and I was going to move back to the United States. So I figured what happens in Ireland stays in Ireland, and it didn't. I was at Flip Night the semester after, so fall semester, and I met this girl who just walked in, and my other friend who was with me was gay, and she had just gotten over a relationship, Martha, and I was like, you know, you should talk to that girl. She's beautiful, and she's got a rainbow bracelet on, and I think you should talk to her. She's, you know, she's gorgeous. And my friend was like, you should go talk to her. Like, come on, you're the one. And I had not been out to anybody at that point. So we were talking, and all of our other friends were around, and I forget what happened, but apparently we ended up buying each other drinks and sitting in the corner and just talking and things, and we were just like, oh, I can't believe that like someone like you is gay and all these other things, and our friends were calling us like, what is going on? Like, oh, I remember my friends being like, do you know that she's gay? And I was like, yeah, I think I'm gay too, like, it's okay. But then I came back spring semester and realized that this girl, I couldn't get her out of my head. She was just there. Finally told her, I was like, I have feelings for you, I want to go on a date, and I did. I didn't know what to do as a straight girl. I don't know how you ask a girl out who pays for dinner. And it was cool, it was great. So we just kept doing things the way they were, and then things went through this semester, and then, I don't know, but we just sort of divided, and then summer came, and I graduated because I'm going to grad school now. I don't know, she told me that she didn't really feel the same way, so I was like, obviously devastated because I had fallen in love with this girl, which I never expected to happen, and it did. So, if you hear this, I know you already know pretty much everything, so, I don't know what else to say.
like